Uh-oh. 35 weeks. How many more of these will we get in
I
before you're
know.
here?
We're at the point now where it'll be like plus 1 week is the max, probably, right? Like usually
Yeah.
we'll like go beyond like 41, maybe 42, but not even really. So like in 6 weeks we'll probably have a baby.
How you feeling?
Feeling good.
Positive. There you go.
Scared.
What's baby
Nervous.
boy this week?
Size of a spaghetti squash.
Spaghetti squash. Yikes.
Gotta cook that now this week.
I know we're behind on cooking all these baby sizers. What are you grateful for? What was challenging?
I'm grateful that we have a lot more baby stuff. Like we have the car seat. We're getting the crib this week. We have a bassinet. We have pack and play. Some more clothing, like some like little things that we'll probably need in a couple of days, a couple of first days. So it makes me feel like if he were to come now, we'd be fine. Not like panicking of like, oh my God, we don't have any.
Yeah.
That was made me nervous. Challenges. I guess sleep.
I feel like that will continue to be a challenge.
Yeah, although I'm finding that if I'm a little extra active, I sleep better. I'm gonna experiment with that this week. But I had a couple, like 2-3 days where I was a little bit more active than usual and I slept much better. Today I went on 2 walks. We vacuumed, so today was a little bit more of an active day. So hopefully I'll see how my experiment goes with that.
Vacuuming has made a list of activities in quarantine.
Back in the stairs, very exciting.
They're dirty. Yeah. I feel good today. You know, I feel like last week I was like not feeling it.
Yeah, you were like a mood last week, I think.
I mean, we just sucks. Like it's almost for the same reasons. Like quarantine, we've just been home, you know, and the world is kind of opening, and we don't know what to do. And it's still all of that. I just feel better today. You know, like we're starting getting some things done. We've gotten closer to like being ready. So like the bassinet is here, the pack and play, the changing table, the diapers, the car seat. So like we packed a bag today mostly. So like we're getting to a point where like, all right, we're about as ready as we're going to be.
Yeah, with our materials.
If something happens, we can pick up and go and come back comfortably. Also realizing like seeing an online closet that like we have very, very little baby stuff, like minimal clothes.
I saw a closet with like a full on like filled with like clothing and stuff, and I think it was probably a little excessive, but yeah, you should probably get a little bit more.
Yeah,
but
rich closets of Instagram got us, but I feel good. I feel like today we were walking, I feel grateful that, you know, for all of the reasons that we're home that suck, like we get to spend it together all of this time, and I don't have to worry about like going to work tomorrow. I just wake up and I'm home with you. So there's no like, I'm sure that's a big point of like frustration and anxiety. I mean, I can only imagine like if I was an hour away like I used to be and you were home.
Yeah, I actually remember thinking that before we were in quarantine, like because you used to work 5 minutes from me and then your job would have been like further of what would have happened if I was like if I went into labor at work, you know. But
yeah, I mean, we would have been,
I would have just left my car probably and had him come pick me up. But, you know,
we probably would have at this point had to have had hospital bags in both of our cars. You would have had to have a functioning car. Like there's so many variables, but I'm grateful that we get, like, it's been nice to have this time together to like check on you all day and go for walks or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like a special time that we've had the ability to.
Yeah. And I think currently we're finding challenging, other than like the world remains challenging, like time capsule moment of 2020, like still mega injustice. It's an election year, so that always is like a contentious time in the country. And 2020's election year, I'm sure will be one for the books, as many have been prior. But it sucks. So not losing sight of that. Like, I hope we can talk to my professor soon. because that will be
Just
uplifting, I think.
Yeah.
But I think that thinking about like, okay, we're baby born into quarantine. When can we let people interact with this baby? Like, when can we take him outside? When can we, do all of the things, you know what I mean? So as people are starting to like, we're getting into like the green phase, which is where you can go out more in smaller groups, still wear masks, but a lot of people we know and like our family and are relaxing, which is per protocol, but we're trying to establish like, what does baby protocol look like? A non-vaccinated to anything new person that's, and we can't exactly take you out into the cul-de-sac so people can see you outside at 1 week. I don't know what that, all of the new parent, like, you got to keep this thing safe, combined with like, we don't feel safe in the world.
Yeah, I think like early in the quarantine, everybody was like, well, by August it'll be, whatever. And while yes, the numbers are much, much lower in our, and we think about like in our state of Pennsylvania, which is like a very big state, like I think the numbers are in the like hundreds, so that's good.
Yeah. They're going down, but there are other states as they've opened going on the uptick.
Right.
So now that's PA opens.
We're going to see what happens. So it's like interesting because I think like people are always like, yeah, we'll see. I think it'll be better. But like for us, like nothing has changed in our like concern about it. Like, and, I think we've probably said this in every episode. That's like the hard thing is like.
That's part of this.
We stayed kind of
diary of the moment. And now we're like, it's been easy to go, it's June. This is an August problem. But now it's July. It's July 5th.
Happy birthday, Jess.
Happy birthday, Jess. Wow. Jess birthday episode. Shout out. And, you could come this week. This week I don't think you will, but you could, you come next week. So not much has changed every 2 weeks at this point. So it's like we kind of have a sense of like what it's going to be like. So I think this month we've got some like parenting classes offered through the hospital. But it's time, it's just about that time.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to try to really focus on like, I think we should try to focus on, we've got 5 weeks of us together. I'm trying not to make mom cry, but like the last 5, right? Before we add a third, like this is
so weird.
This is the last 5 weeks we have is just me and you.
I know.
Which is weird and interesting.
Very weird.
But cool. I'm excited for little dude. We got all this cool shit here.
I know. I almost have like a sense of dread about it, which is weird and probably not great.
I fucking dread the hospital. I'm going to hate every second.
Well, I'm very scared of the birthing process, of course, but and it's not that I'm not excited to like meet him and have him here and stuff, but I'm like, it's like literally people describe it as like the hardest thing you ever do and also the best. But I'm like, the birthing process, then like bringing him home is gonna be scary, and then like,
bro, I wouldn't want to go with the hospital to the hospital with you to like get stitches. Like we got to go spend a couple nights. You're gonna go through a major event.
Sterile, but
it's all good, and not even for the sterile factor. It's just like at 32 and 1, I don't go to the hospital. I've been to the hospital a couple times. Just not interested. Not interested in eating hospital food. Not interested in being trapped there. Seeing you go through something shitty, like it's just or painful. Like
I know. I just come to like watch.
I'm like dreading it for sure. Sleeping on a goofball couch while my back is all fucked up. I can't do back stretches on a gross hospital floor. Like
you're gonna have to suck it up. I'm sure you'll be fine.
It's gonna be a mess. All the dads know this is gonna be really tough for me. If anybody's got it rough.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's like nerve wracking, but I think it's going to be what it's going to be. And I like with anything crazy and like scary, like in the moment, it's probably going to feel super long and then also super fast at the same time. I imagine.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see after. We'll do a week after pod.
I was thinking that.
A birth story.
We should probably, I could see this being something we do. Maybe not weekly, but like throughout year one.
Yeah, it's like a 1 month thing. Bring him in.
Keep a couple check-ins
See how
weekly for the first month and then monthly for the first.
Yeah, maybe. Especially because we'll be still in quarantine, probably. At least we will be.
One of these episodes where we talking to you, and then you'll be here. Surprise guest.
Surprise.
All right.
Let's go eat some ice cream.
I think that's it. Did I do my challenge? Yeah. Quarantine.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I think it
Grateful to be together.
And the great challenge is like, how do we deal with this?
Yeah.
See you soon, kid. Stay safe in there.
Yeah.
We'll poke the belly tonight, see if you're around. Love you.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you.